Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 1834 Cowlitz Street here in St. Helens. We're located on the left side of the home, right where the sewer line exits out of the foundation. We found this spot here where someone's added some kind of drain in. This was the topper on top of the clean out here. It's a 90-degree turn they concreted over the top. Anyway, whatever it's hooked to is totally collapsed and gone at this point, not functioning. I do recommend this be corrected here and a actual clean out cap be installed, as this is where it should be at. Otherwise, we just have a wide open hole in the top of the pipe. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Looks like the line's transitioning here over to concrete pipe. It's hard to tell if it's 4 or 6 inch, but it does look like that joint there is damaged and has roots coming through it. And then it appears that there's some kind of Y connection coming in here, likely for old storm drain. Okay, right now the camera is riding on solid debris. If it's 6-inch pipe, we've got anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of debris buildup here. My camera is going to get to a point where it probably won't go any further, and that's it right there. I'm not going to even try. There's a lot of rocks and stuff. I think the bottom of the pipe is completely busted out, and you've got debris and dirt and all kinds of stuff coming in here. That or it's settled significantly. You've got a combination of a couple things going on there. At this point, the concrete line is completely shot. It needs to be replaced. There's no drain cleaning this out. So I'll locate the camera head right here and map it back to the cast iron transition. From this point forward, though, you'd have to call for locates. Yeah, located right here. The line's heading out to the side street, straight out from the left side of the home, and we're paralleling the side of the little shed over here. And we're only at 10 inches deep. It's extremely shallow, and there's a whole bunch of arborvitae on top of this. So at that depth and the condition this concrete is in, I will guarantee that you've got probably 10 root intrusions from this point on that's probably blocking up the rest of the line here. I put a white X, and I'm marking here just next to the shed, and I'll map this out back to the cast iron. Because of the hole that's been cut in the cast iron here, I recommend replacing all the pipe from the foundation at least out to wherever the homeowner responsibility terminates. And I would scope the whole line to make sure that you don't have this going on out into the street. If you can get a camera down it at some point, that is. Yeah, this is what the concrete pipe looks like just before it starts collapsing. You can see the amount of aggregate rock showing through. What's going on, the amount of rock that's showing is the pipe walls itself have broken through and it's letting dirt and rocks flow into the pipe. Now right here, right about where the cast iron transition is, we're still only about 10 inches deep, so it looks like about the same depth all the way across here. And then right up by the house, the line's only about 3 inches under the surface of the ground. I'll just pull the camera out here real quick just to show where this is running. Again, you'll have to get locates performed to verify where the rest of the line is and the depth. Anyway, here's our access point in the line. And it heads right off just to the side of the shed there, underneath all these bushes and trees. Oh, and I made it about almost to the end of the shed there before stopping. Now we're going to try and scope backwards here if we can get the camera to go that way. And right here is the stack. That's where it goes up vertically into the bottom of the toilet. That's the end of the line there. And all the pipe throughout the crawl space here is functioning properly. It's flowing nicely, so there's no issues there. Everything from the foundation out, though, needs to be replaced. I recommend a rescope. I highly, highly recommend it after the repair is done to ensure it was done correctly. It's quite common for settling and things like that to occur right after a line's been fixed and buried, so I do recommend it be rescoped.